Evaluate the deductive argument. If I have a shovel, I can dig a hole. I dug a hole. Therefore, I had a shovel. So we have a set of premises here. Okay, we want to state these symbolically. So I've got really two things that create this, which is having a shovel and digging a hole. Okay, so I'll let P be the statement. I have a shovel. I have a shovel. Okay, I have a shovel, and Q will be digging a hole. I can dig a hole. I can dig a hole. So the first premise here is if I have a shovel, then I can dig a hole. So P implies Q. The next premise is I dug a hole. Now that's really just saying I can dig a hole, right? If you dug a hole, then of course you can dig a hole. So our second premise is really Q. And our conclusion is I had a shovel, in other words, P. So we want to create a truth table for the set of premises, P implies Q and Q. That implies P. Okay, and if this in our truth table is always true, then our argument is valid. So we need to create this. We're going to start off with P and Q, and then we build this statement. We need P implies Q. And then we need P implies Q and Q. That's this statement. Oh, that's not a Q. And Q. And then we need that implies P. P implies Q and Q implies P. So those are going to be the columns of our truth table. Now I've got two statements here. So 2 to the 2 is 4. So I'll have 4 rows in my truth table. Half true, half false. Then cut that down. And half of each true, half is false. Those are our possible combinations of the P and Q. Now I go through and do my implications. P implies Q. This is only false if it's true implies false. That happens right here, so that's false. But the others are true. P implies Q and Q. So now I'm looking at this and this. I want both of those true, okay? If both are true, then I get true. So there's both true, I get true. They're not both true, so that's false. Here they're both true, so that's true. And here they're not both true, so that's false. Okay, then I want the implication from P implies Q and Q implies P. That's what I'm looking at. Now again, this is an implication. It's only false if I have true implies false. That happens right here. True implies false. Okay, which means, well, it's false right here. Okay, the others are all true, but this column, there's a false in there. It's not a tautology. This statement is not always true. This statement was the argument. Since the argument is not always true, it is an invalid argument.